Shemaka. When I say Kalalal, Yahweh Shemaka, Shemaka, Kodash, the honest the apostles of greatness to Shalom to all the brothers in the Iowa and Bible preaching this word in sincerity and in truth, with much honesty. And the brother Shapar from the JMS Jamaica camp. And just going to touch on the subject at hand right now because Esau out there now playing his magic, doing his magic trick, you know what I mean, trying to tie Israelites, Hebrew Israelites to a terrorist group. And that's what he's slowly bringing into the minds, the heart and the minds of the general public, man. We've been saying this over a couple of years now, that look, this man is going to tie us in with terrorists and then he's going to make his move on us, man. And trust me, he's going to lie to do so. You know what I mean? He's going to set up his crisis actors, he's going to set up his agents, his agent provocateurs, and they're going to stage an event that justify this man to come up against us. Now this is another step further. Basically, he's taking, you know what I mean, to make such move. But hey, just keep your eyes open, man, and watch what is going on here. This is prophecy, man. This is prophecy. So hey, believe it or not, it's coming down. It's coming, man. Anyway, this is an article here by USA Today. See, it said the two suspects in the deadly shooting at Cinema Tray and Kosher supermarket in Jersey City had held anti-Semitic views, which basically that's what they say we do, you know, and express interest in the black Israelite group. No, you see it coming closer and closer. It say they express interest. Now the next event possibly is gonna be somebody from a group. You know what I mean? So them basically sowing the seed that look, them the message that we are spreading seeing can lead to a man going out shooting up supermarkets, shooting up them gutter rats or whatsoever. See, that's the narrative he's building, and once him solidified, then him gonna make him move, because all the laws them concerning terrorism already passed already. And those, believe it or not, those laws were passed that it can affect us when him do this, what him gonna do. You know what I mean? So first him use the Islamic terrorists first to pass the laws them now. Him gonna tie in whosoever him want to tie in, being a terrorist. Then those laws apply. And some of those laws basically is like them law where they can take you and bring you to Guantanamo Bay without a trial and all them thing there. You know what I mean? Because when they go further in the article, General Grievous liar is on the scene. You know what I mean? General Grievous. No, not General Grievous, comfy liar. You know what I mean? He's on the scene here because the lawyer saying no connection whatsoever. No. See, you have laws basically that pass way back in the time of Bush. You know, indefinite detention and them things, they don't have a lawyer, man. You know what I mean? So Esau is bringing it around. Once him start tying with terrorists, seeing all those laws apply. But anyway, seeing, as I say, we don't know if these two men are crisis actors, agent provocateurs, or what. You know, because we know that Esau is running them type of games there. But hey, scripture warn you, because you have men basically who Esau is going to set up in order to infiltrate and in these camps. You're going to have men who are agents in these camps, you know what I mean, who this devil set up in order to do things, in order to shed a certain light on the camp. You know what I mean? So you have to look out for those things, man. You know what I mean? Not every brother is a brother, man. See? And it'll come down to that point, that day. You know, you have sleeper cells, just like how this cracker start protesting in other country by sending in agents and everything. They start uproar against state. Him do the same method him use in any organization he want to bring down. You know what I mean? That's how him doing false flag operations, man. You know what I mean? So guess what? You have men among you in these camps who basically like do shit. You know what I mean? And expect them things to happen, man. Like do shit. So you keep a sharp eye on the men in the camp, man. You know what I mean? So Let me read this precept here. Galatians 2, verse 4. It says, and that because a false virgin unaware brought in. Seeing? Hey, this happened at the time of the apostles and the time of Paul, man. Seeing? And it suffices to say it's happening now. It say, this is Galatians 2 and 4. It say, and that because a false virgin unawares brought in, who come in privately to spy out our liberty, which we have in Yahushai, seeing that they might bring us into bondage. You know what I mean? And that bondage can also be physical bondage, going somewhere to some torture chamber, man. Yeah. Yeah, them all take away a lot of men. You know what I mean? Once them tie in with this terrorist thing. Yeah? Now you have men out there who basically posing with guns. And we keep saying it, Mr. Man, look, do not give this man any fuel, you know what I mean, to basically further push his firemen. You know, because when they come out posing with guns, going to the gun range, because General Grievous is another one where basically going into the gun range, go shoot, and them think that, hey, Esau is going to use those stuff, man. Niggas posing with gun on social media, Esau is going to use those. And some of you niggas are agents, man. Doing them shit, man. Yeah? You know, the Lord say, yo, anybody will take up gun, take up sword, shall die by the sword. Make it that precept. That precept there, right here, right. Real quick. So it's Matthew 26. Still 5. This is Yahushua speaking here. This is Matthew 26 and 52. It said, then said Yahushua unto him, put up again thy sword into thy place, for all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword. You know what I mean? That's what the Lord Yahushua commanded us, man. Saying not to take up swords, man. But you have men posing on social media with rifles, you know, men teaching that men to go and get rifles. You know what I mean? Hey, look, man, the Esau, you're making this devil job easier. You know what I mean? Which these things have to happen that him can make him move, you know. But hey, look, as we say, I'm gonna send in men who gonna do them shit here. They will come into the camp, you know, be a part of the camp, you know, for 1, 2, 3 years, and then will go out and them do them shit, you know. And then the whole movement is demonized, man. And you see, now them have everybody attention. Now them have everybody attention. Them about to make them move. You know what I mean? And them will make some greater movement. You know what I mean? And then this thing is coming down quickly, man. See, and look, you see them start searching camps, man. Going on to come to camp and searching and all them things, them soon start taking away men. You know what I mean? For questioning men. And the scripture said that also. There's a part of prophecy. You know what I mean? Matthew 24. You know? Matthew 24 said that. It's also a part of prophecy, yeah? Matthew 24. Seeing? This is what's going to happen, man. Seeing? Because, hey, the demonizing campaign started, man. It's now official, man. You know what I mean? And he's going to come out with some more shit. You know what I mean? In terms of rape and all them type of something, yo, playing on the emotion of people, he's going to come out with all them thing here, man. All them videos where you see, he's going to splice up and he's going to do something. He's going to come at you hard, man. Just expect them thing here. But hey, this is what's going to happen when they come at you. It say, oh, this is Matthew 24 and 9. It said, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted. Yeah, some of you will go to places like Guantanamo Bay and then terrorist act. That's what's going to happen, man. Yeah? You know, or some torture chamber somewhere. They say, yo, so then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you. And he shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And this is what this cracker is saying. Look what this cracker is saying right here. Look what this cracker is saying, because it's saying basically this before the world. He mentioned before the world. Listen. Seeing? This man doing his accusation.
I tell you, I feel 100% comfortable in saying that it's a hate crime and domestic terrorism, and you know, when more and more information comes out over the next few days, I think it's going to be very, very apparent that they had intent of murdering more than 3 people, and had it not been for those officers responding immediately and pinning them inside of that grocery store, this would have been much worse. And I think as the information comes out, I'm comfortable in saying that. And as the world is watching, it's important to call it anti-Semitism and hatred.
They say the world is watching, and the thing is, they are appealing to the world. They're basically saying that we, seeing, is the one who doing all the hate, which is basically so-called white man is the biggest hater on the planet. You know what I mean? But he's setting us up as the worst of all when it comes on to hate. You know what I mean? And he say what he's saying, the world is watching, and the world is going to hate us based off of the narrative that this man is pushing, man. Believe it or not, that's what coming, man. Seeing, so the scripture says we shall be hated of all men. I'm hated of many. It says, and then shall they be of. Let me get it back from here. It says, and then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake, because of this word, man. Watch what's coming. It says, and then shall many be offended, your family members, your friends, you know what I mean? You're going to be offended, yeah? Because all them things you talk about you, and them not want to associate themselves with you, man. You see me? The girlfriend not going to want to associate herself with you, because she'll get a trouble just to see him, you know what I mean? And shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. So you're going to be betrayed by people who you know, who don't want to associate themselves with you, because they know the punishments come down, or they don't want to associate themselves with being a terrorist, man. That's how it's going to go. Yeah? See? Say, and many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many, going into something different. But anyway, that's what I'm basically trying to show you right now. Seeing, coming down to that point, you know, where people basically can start look upon the Israelite movement, or your family will look and say, oh, you know, you feel like we should be having an eye on such family member, because you see them do that Israelite thing there and know them as them are terrorists. You know what I mean? So hey, persecution is coming, man. Look, persecution is coming, man. You know what I mean? This man is set himself all out to accuse me. You know what I mean? He's the accuser, man. You know what I mean? And he's gonna accuse us of things that when I have nothing to do with any at all, and people is gonna believe it. That's why I'm running to other people's country, tell lie upon them, you know what I mean, to the whole world, and then them just do what them do, and the world believe them. And the world is going to believe them when they come against us, man. They're going to make a story against us, you know what I mean, so convincingly. You know, people are going to want us to die, and people are going to distance themselves from us. But anyway, I bring out one more final piece before me close off the lesson. From the book of Revelation 10 and 12 and 10. This is Revelation 10. Revelation 12 and 10. It says, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God and the power of Yahweh Shai. Yeah, because we're coming down to the wire right now. Seeing the end. That's what we're coming down to. You know? For the accuser of our virgin is cast down. See, now there's a reason why the scripture call him the accuser, man. You're gonna accuse you of shit. But basically, he must justify himself to make a move on you, yeah. See, he's the accuser of the virgin, yeah. See, which is Satan, yeah. Satan. So you better believe that so-called white man is Satan, yeah. But anyway, he said, which accuse them before God day and night, and that's what he's doing right now. Seeing, setting up them events basically to demonize you. You know what I mean? So we always say Kalalali Awabashimi Washai Washam Rakakwadash Nobanas to the apostles of greatness to and Shalom to all the brothers in the highway and byway. Keep pushing this truth in sincerity. Shalom.